The burdened traveler. In the heart of a bustling marketplace, a weary traveler stood, hunched under the weight of a massive pack. His face bore lines of exhaustion, and his steps faltered as he dragged himself forward. Observing this scene, a wise man approached and gently inquired, "Why do you look so burdened?" The traveler sighed and replied, "This load is too heavy to bear, yet I must carry it." The wise man smiled knowingly and said, "The weight feels lighter if you carry it with purpose." This simple exchange encapsulates a profound Stoic lesson: the transformative power of purpose in enduring life struggles. Just as the traveler's burden could become a meaningful journey if he understood its significance, our own challenges can be reframed as opportunities for growth and fulfillment. In Stoicism, this mindset is not merely an option. It is a duty. To carry one's burdens with purpose is to align oneself with the natural order of the universe.
Before we begin, I would appreciate if you like the video so that you can help me to continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any video.
The essence of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches that the highest virtue lies in living in accordance with nature. For the Stoics, nature encompasses not just the physical world, but also the intrinsic order and rationality governing the universe. Human beings, endowed with reason, are tasked with fulfilling their potential by embodying virtue, the pinnacle of human achievement. This philosophy is vividly illustrated in the life and writings of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor whose meditations remain a cornerstone of Stoic thought. Aurelius believed that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. This principle is reflected in his admonition to bear adversity with bravery and to find meaning in every challenge. Much like the traveler in the marketplace, Aurelius' life exemplified the power of purpose in overcoming the trials of existence. The natural order. The Stoics revered the natural order as a guiding principle. Trees grow, caterpillars transform into butterflies, and rivers carve their paths through stone. Each element of nature fulfills its purpose without seeking praise or reward. Similarly, human beings are called to embrace their roles within the greater cosmic framework. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that to be human is to strive for virtue. "Nature made you a human," he wrote, "and with that comes the duty to be the kindest, most virtuous human you can be." For Aurelius, the failure to realize one's potential was the ultimate tragedy. After all, while we cannot dictate the events of life, we can control our reactions to them. This self-mastery, rooted in virtue, is the essence of Stoic philosophy. Adversity as a teacher. Life is replete with adversity, a truth that Marcus Aurelius faced daily as emperor. Yet, he did not view hardships as mere misfortunes. Instead, he saw them as integral to the human experience, opportunities to grow stronger and more resilient. Don't pray for an easy life, Aurelius might have advised, but for the strength to endure a challenging one. He believed that adversity reveals our true character. Just as a vine cannot exist without thorns, the human journey cannot be separated from obstacles. These trials, however, are not curses but gifts, chances to rise above and persist. The wise man's advice to the burdened traveler aligns with this Stoic tenet. By reframing challenges as purposeful endeavors, we transform them from sources of suffering into avenues of growth. Human connection. Another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the belief in human interconnectedness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We were born for each other. Just as trees bear fruit for animals and animals nourish the earth upon their death, humans are meant to support and uplift one another." This mutual dependence is not a weakness but a natural and beautiful aspect of life. When faced with difficult people, Aurelius counseled patience and understanding. He viewed wrongdoing as a product of ignorance rather than malice. "You have faults too," he reminded himself, urging compassion for others' shortcomings. This perspective encourages us to see ourselves in others, fostering empathy and unity. Material possessions and true wealth. Although Marcus Aurelius wielded immense power and wealth, He remained indifferent to material possessions. He did not vilify them but warned against attaching undue value to transient things. Reflect on what you have, he advised, and remember how much you would desire it if you did not possess it. But do not let your happiness depend on it. This detachment underscores a central Stoic principle. True fulfillment comes not from external acquisitions, but from internal virtue. The traveler's load, however heavy, becomes bearable when infused with meaning. Similarly, wealth and possessions are tools, not ends in themselves. They neither define nor complete us. Death as a natural process. For the Stoics, death is not a subject of fear, but a natural and inevitable part of life. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on mortality, viewing it as a duty assigned by nature. While you live, be good, he urged himself. Fulfill your role, and then embrace death as a continuation of the natural order. This perspective liberates us from the anxiety of impermanence. By accepting death, we are free to focus on living virtuously and fully, aligning ourselves with the broader rhythm of existence. The lesson of the burdened traveler. The story of the burdened traveler distills these Stoic principles into a single, powerful image. The wise man's advice to carry the weight with purpose encapsulates the Stoic call to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Like the traveler, we all bear burdens, but by aligning our struggles with a greater purpose, we can transform them into sources of strength and meaning. In the end, Stoicism teaches us to live with courage, virtue, and compassion. It reminds us that while we cannot control the weight of our burdens, we can choose how we carry them. And in that choice lies the path to fulfillment.
Thank you so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to join our amazing community. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.